Whoa, it's me. Hey, it's Nick. I'm editor. Also do dope voice of Helga. We've had a bit of a break because of winter break. A couple people were out of town. We haven't really been able to get into it. Our lives have gotten a bit busier lately. I'd like to apologize for the horrifying audio this episode. I don't know what was going on with it. And then in the second half, we get to hear some TV from the next room because, surprise, surprise, none of us actually live in our own homes, despite those atrocities. I hope the next episode, or I guess this episode, is okay.
So you guys proceed into the Pelamona Tavern, and it is as the general store manager said it might be, it's pretty bustling at this time. It looks like people have gone off work or finished doing whatever they're doing at their various farms, and are now kind of congregating here for a night of drinking and small talk. There's some people playing darts on one side of the room. There's you can see a couple dudes arm wrestling over the bar. And they seem to be having a fun time. Just a couple of jacked dudes.
Your girl Helga, she walks over to the bar.
Okay.
She orders a stein of the finest
Ale. Cedar wine!
As someone who's been in the alcohol business for a while, she
loves cedar wine.
Everybody. It's love. It's required by contract. It's love cedar wine.
It's like a bartender liking Budweiser.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so a flag and an ale shouldn't be too much. I was gonna say 2 copper.
Sweet.
3 copper.
Less
Prices
sweet,
on
but
the rise
okay.
around here.
I grab a stein and I slam it down on the table so it sloshes slightly at the guys with the arm who are arm wrestling.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Fuck yeah.
At advantage.
Heck yeah.
Go.
It's gonna really suck if I do it badly.
That's really good.
It's gonna be a 20.
Alright. So you slam your big flag down on the table and you're like, what do you say?
Say, oh fuck, I didn't get this card.
Minus 10.
What are we playing for?
And so these dudes just kind of whoa, and look up at you, and this whole kind of crowd that's assembled around him is like, ooh, and, challenger enters the ring.
Yeah.
Because you're tall as hell and pretty imposing, and also people are not familiar with you around here. Are you carrying on your weapon? It's strapped to your back.
Yeah, they're just on my sides.
Mage killer axe. What all are you carrying?
I left my pack in my, I left my backpack, my rucksack in the cart, and I just have the, warhammer and war pick on my sides.
Dope, alright, yeah, so you're this pretty massive and intimidating warrior with your big war pick and warhammer. These guys kind of look giving out. Just for glory at the moment, but if you wanna.
Good enough.
Okay. The guys just kind of let's go and steps back, and they're all kind of just staring at you, alright.
It's gonna suck a dick if I lose. These rolls.
Yeah, sure. So,
No, who will be next?
the guy across the table is well, it's always fun to have some fresh blood. What have you got? Let's see what you got. And he kind of braces on. And, roll strength. Okay, straight up and down.
No. Oh, I was so worried about this.
Contested, yeah.
Oh! Fuck me!
That one?
Fuck me!
Oh, we lost him! Oh, he's gone! He's gone from us now! That's all now!
That's
He's
all,
gone
folks.
from us!
No, you shit.
Thank God!
These treacherous dice. Looks like Penelope. It's the foul fucking game.
Norman goes in
Okay.
and gets him down.
You know what? I think I can work with this.
Okay. So the guy you guys brace your arms, you're huh? And then the guy just immediately slams your hand down. I don't think you were expecting it to be so fast. I wasn't ready.
I say.
He's oh, and then we're just sound
I take my stein and I chug the whole fucking thing.
Oh shit! Alright. Roll me a just straight up constitution check.
Can it be a save?
Sure, yeah.
Fuck
What the fuck is happening, Nicholas? Okay, Nicholas, I campaign. Each of you gets one of these in the entire campaign.
Okay, yeah.
You get 1 luck point, which you can exchange to make any roll an immediate natural 20.
Yeah, sure, let's go for this.
You get 1 in the whole game! That was kind of a joke. You get 1 in the entire game! The whole game!
Okay, let's wait.
Usable anywhere. At any point. But is it worth it?
This feels.
Your honor's on the line.
This feels very worth it.
No. I don't know.
I think
That's a
it's
lot of
funnier
power.
if you keep it.
It honestly is.
Norman, you
But
have
also-
to go next and win.
But also,
I'm next.
Alright.
You need to like magically buff
Okay.
yourself so I can buff you.
Will I immediately pass out?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, wait.
I-
Will Helga instantly like rage?
I don't know.
Guys.
Am I an angry drunk?
Are you?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
So how
I don't usually remember when I'm drunk. Okay, I won't use my singular luck point yet.
So this farmer dude kind of just immediately slams down after the hill, and they'll kind of look at each other and he's like, sorry, just a second. And you grab this fucking flagon by its handle, and you just upend it, and you just like chug the whole thing in one go. So everyone just kind of stares on like, what?
Who is this bitch?
Who is this? And you slam it back to the table, and you're like, ugh. Alright. You go back up. You are now incredibly drunk, and you have to RP everything as though you are, okay?
Alright, fuckers. Let's go. Can I get drunk strength?
No.
Damn it.
You're just regular strength.
So the dude's like, okay.
I put the dice down and roll into a nat 20.
anyway. So the guy takes your hand, he kind of braces it.
Yeah.
Once again,
You have to arm wrestle IRL.
Alright.
big money, please.
It's not bad. But
It's
I do
not bad.
it's a 12. It's 8 plus 4. 8 plus a fat 4.
Yeah, well, this guy rolled 9, so.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, with a little,
Jump.
like, just there's a bit of, like, struggle, and then you just, like, essentially like, slam his arm down.
Mm-hmm.
And you say,
Shit, fucking tell I want to bank.
what?
I think she said you can take that one to the bank.
And I point at Jared.
Okay.
Nasally.
Roll me a dexterity save.
Excellent.
There you go.
I can do one of those. That is going to be way better than any roll I've had previously. That's a 17.
Oh. Alright, just 1 second.
So no.
Yeah, you're
I get fireball.
You stand up with the unique and bizarre grace of someone who has just had a huge amount to drink and now is trying very hard not to fall over. And you just kind of like make your way back around to the table and to the bar.
I am happy that this is how I've affected this town.
Yeah.
Okay, is Penelope up next?
No, with Helga lost, I would have been.
Okay. Helga says to the bunch of you, to her crew, she says,
I fucking hate all of you, but I love you so much. I want you to know that Penelope, I look you dead in the eye, and then one of my eyes kind of drifts away, but I bring it back. And go kick their asses, just like slam them arm. Slam them arm good. Yeah.
and with that, Helga stumbles out the door.
Oh.
Well, I have a task to do. I have been told. Actually, can I like walk up to the, like get on top of the table?
Yeah, so
Yes.
everyone just watches in silence.
Wait, okay.
As Helga like stumbles out
Hold on.
and just like essentially falls out the door, and he kind of slams it behind her and just like kind of like walks away, and out of sight. Meanwhile, Penelope,
You like hop
Everyone-
off my shoulders.
everyone's just like staring at that, and then they'll look back at her bizarre crew, and you just hop off, quietly make your way across the floor, and you climb up the bar stool, and you hop onto the table,
roll up your sleeves.
Yeah, so I want to get up there.
Or are you still in your pajamas?
Yeah, I'm still
Oh,
my
God.
I want to crack my knuckles, except, I do. And then I want to minor illusion.
It's disgusting sounding.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it's like, I minor illusion, like, what I remember, like, a femur cracking is, and like. Alright, and then I want to go up to this man and. I have like a 4-inch arm now that I'm thinking of it.
You're gonna have to use your whole body.
Oh, I get to use my whole body?
Yes.
Alright.
So the guy's like, alright.
This guy's arm weighs
It's
more
looking
than
like this night can't get a lot weirder.
I would like you to know I'm very sorry for the pain I will inflict upon your arm.
That's gonna be funny when you roll that one like little Helga.
So he's like, oh, okay. And kind of puts his arm on the table. And I'm sure really what you say. Like, he goes to grab your hand, and you just kind of like grab his hand, just kind of like brace against it. Like your whole shoulder is like leaning against it. He's like, all right, roll strength.
No. I want to use subtle spell and cast catapult downward. And on his hand.
+2.
Just.
Oh wait, Maddie, if I
Alright.
Maddie, if I roll a d4 to drop that, is that added to the spell save DC?
Sure, with the spell save.
14.
Okay.
But this would be a dex save, but
He rolled a natural 1.
Okay, it was a 16.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like the man's like, all right, let's see if you're saying, and then just slam. Like, within a matter of seconds, the hand just like slams into the table, and you like can hear the wood crack a bit. He's like, oh god. And he like looks at you, he's like, you win. I need to get in on this. Jared? Oh yeah. So even you make your solemn march down that green mile to the table, like this poor man's like, nope, not me. He like stands up and I'm a twink. One of his friends, you say aloud. Yes, I do.
I do say that aloud.
Luckily, we're in where are we again?
Pomona.
Palanona's a gay bar, so you're good here.
Oh my god.
No, this is just a bar.
See, but you say that as if, like, I'm not, like, I'm not very muscular and weak, but this man just got, like, absolutely dominated by a 27-inch foot, 27-inch,
Love those measurements. Yeah.
27-inch little halfling.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know, think about it. He wouldn't have been he wouldn't have needed to make a saving throw since his arm was
Yeah, that's what I was
to
trying to say to you, but you were like, oh, the saving throw, so.
No, I was caught up in the moment.
Alrighty, gamers.
So, one of his friends takes his place at the table because he's like kind of nursing his bruised arm or bruising arm.
Can I go see him to make sure none of the bones are broken?
He's fine. I don't know, like. So Jared he sachets over to the table. No, you didn't make the twink comment, but you do sachet over to the table and you're like, alright.
Alrighty then.
So the man sets his elbow on the table and grabs your hand and rolls strength.
Woo, I'm nervous. 15.
This is fucked up.
You rolled real bad. So there's like
This is what
little
heterophobia
struggle,
is.
and you just what?
That's what heterophobia is.
There's a moment
Is everyone here gay except Norman?
Norman's gay now.
There's a moment of struggle, and you're able to like slowly force his arm out of the table, and he's like, "Hey!" There's a bit of cheering as he let go, because this is the first normal round they've had all night.
How fucking dare you?
And it's like, nice.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna use my nomadic mind discipline and do find future.
Also, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the table.
Okay, and I'm trying to find Pogo.
What's that?
I'm trying to find Pogo.
Okay.
So I concentrate for a full hour, and then afterwards I get know what health of it.
Can I, while that's happening, can I make a nature check to see if I can find footprints?
It's a cobblestone.
I am a beast.
What?
Maybe call my name and be like, "Oh, yeah, you got some treats." I show up. I don't know.
I'll definitely shake the bag. Okay.
I'm sure Helga can handle herself.
Can she?
I feel like I should have had drunken strength, but that's okay. I'm just saying. It's awesome.
Has Helga gotten drunk around me before?
Never this drunk.
Is she conservative in her decision making when she's drunk?
You wouldn't know.
Never not drunk.
Well, no, like just when you're normally drunk.
I don't think I've ever have been drunk already.
Yeah, actually, I guess not.
I have a couple like bottles with me, but like I drink those like since we're traveling, like you don't know what's gonna happen in the woods. She hasn't been like pounding shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm sure it's fine.
Alright, so you guys get in a room?
We have
Like a
room
pet
for all
owner,
four of us.
Up to you.
like a pet owner who can't find their animal
Oh,
after
wait,
dark.
wait, where do we pin
I'm sure
Kraken?
she's fine.
Where do we put Kraken?
If you're like standing at the end, you can like just tie him up outside. There's tables in the back.
Take all my stuff inside. I have some good stuff in there.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like that just makes sense.
I take them inside.
I'm busy concentrating on where the frick Helga is.
How's this work?
I spend an hour just thinking, and then after that hour passes, I know exactly where the frick you are.
She spends an hour thinking just of you, Helga.
Oh.
It's very nice of you. Thank you.
I get our rooms ready.
I'm several miles away in another town winning another arm wrestling competition.
Winning another would require that you won any.
Hey, I won one. Just, not that I knew it.
You're off to Zenith to talk to those people.
So, the person at the counter says it's 2 silver per room per night.
How big are the
It's
rooms?
not a busy time of season, and the rates are good.
2 rooms?
Oh, yeah, each room's got 2 beds.
Oh, perfect. 2 rooms.
Or you go with 1 bed if that's what you want.
No.
And she, hands you a couple keys.
Alright.
Right up the stairs to the left.
Can you break a gold piece? Like in the silver?
Yes, I can.
No,
Yeah,
I
let me-
actually
Like
shot
my
the
hand.
pass with my teeth.
Let me get my hammer.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, so they're fairly like plain rooms, as you'd expect from a kind of chill country inn. And they're moderately furnished. There are like little desks with writing implements on them. There are beds and there are little lamps that you could light. But besides that, not much to see. I imagine Norman can start the spell now that you guys are chilling in this room.
So how are the rooms split up? Like, what's the situation? Sorry. Alright.
Motorman Hilda.
Makes sense.
Sorry, I lost consciousness for several minutes.
I will tie you to the bed so you don't float away.
That's fine.
Just
Or just like put the lead boots on his chest.
I don't know about that one.
I think just like tie an ankle or something.
Well, the ones like on the ceiling.
Just like
Oh, actually that would work, yeah.
Alright.
Just, I'll bring a pillow or something.
You can have a pillow and a couple of blankets, you can just float. That's still pretty young.
yeah. They just walk into the room and they see a floating jet.
That's fine.
Well,
That's
we locked
normal.
the door.
An exorcism went halfway here and the priest just left.
Oh, I snapped my fingers and prestidigitate the lamps on.
Okay.
And light the lamps.
Imagine time prestidigitation.
Just use your hands.
Like the
It's
rest.
not that hard.
Jared, what are you doing in your hour before Helga is located?
I am.
I love this. This is very good.
Very good party dynamic.
Oh, what are you up to?
I am reading Unending War to see if I can find anything about Nalus's relationship with Calisay, like what terms it ended on, maybe anything mentioning what terms they settled on after the treaties.
Oh, I also have a copy. I think, but it might be a slightly different copy.
Oh, like an older edition.
Yeah, perhaps. So maybe like things different in two copies.
Unending
So
War
basically,
is not like a textbook, it doesn't get
Yeah.
republished, it's like a historical account.
Well, still.
But I'm worried far south. There's and it doesn't shine a huge amount of light on the situation. So Chalcedon was indeed one of the nations that used to be at war with Nalamis before they Nalamis kind of kicked its ass for a while before they went back into their more peaceful period. And Chalcedon got some reparations. They're on decent terms, but it's not like it's like any two neighboring nations. They got their qualms, but like overall it's peaceful. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Reading any books?
Oh, actually, I'm gonna be like, so Penelope,
Yes.
are you interested in necromancy?
I've never given it much thought, but because I'd much rather my brother does a certain amount of necromancy because he is a cleric with the Church of Cantala. But I've never had much of an affinity for it. I tried when I was younger, but it
Oh yeah.
didn't really work.
I mean, yeah, you know, when you try to raise your first mouse when you're younger, that's always fond memories. But
Yes, you do.
as you do, yes, I've been interested in necromancy from a very young age.
Yes, must have been interesting. Who taught you, or did you learn by yourself?
I mostly figured it out myself. As I got older, of course, I did find a certain amount of help, and went to a little Australia there. But eventually I came across. Damn it!
Wait, can I insight check that little bit of help and see kind of why it was so vague? Like, do you seem like you're hiding something when you say that?
Sure.
Okay. 12, so I think that'd be like it. 15.
But how much gold do you have? Alright.
Fuck, bro.
Middle of something.
I have a solid 29 gold, 2 silver, and 2 copper.
Wonderful. Okay, continue. Alright. Yeah, and eventually I came across this, and I'm going to pull out my beloved copy of Shattering Bone.
Yes, I've seen you many nights reading that.
Yes, I don't know if you're particularly interested. God knows, even some of the more seasoned practitioners, I guess I'm just British now, necromancy are not very interested in a book like this, but if it ever strikes your fancy.
Well, I am a lover of the arcane and love learning basically anything about it. But like, why is it taboo necromancy?
Yes, people don't really use a lot of this stuff.
So it's less like mend wounds, more reanimate corpse.
Yes, this is just a lot.
I'd love to give it a read. That
Oh.
sounds very interesting.
Yes, well, I suppose, if we have a little bit of time here, if you...
Well, I'd love to read it now, but I actually would like to get through Shining City. Because that is a description of post-war Nalmas.
Right,
So-
right.
See if I can get anything on that, because this Calisate thing is really, like...
Nagging at you.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a little bit too. It seems awfully strange. I'd be surprised if, maybe these people weren't from, Calci at all and simply using it as a pretense.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but it seems strange to get an entire, like a big group of people.
Especially since a lot of them, as that Miss Peregrine mentioned, had lab coats like myself. It seems very interesting that doctors would be among these people.
Yes.
Like proper doctors. You understand.
I do, yes. Oh, I left my lab coat at home.
Oh,
So you're not taking a look at Shadow Mode tonight?
No, I'm not, but I am
Alright.
taking a look at Shining City to see if I can get anything else out of there.
Shining City, similar thing, like, you can't find any, like, thing that would, like, suggest a real history of conflict, in terms of, like recent history of conflict. Clearly there's a history of conflict with pretty much everything that's ever come into contact with Nalamis, but at this specific point in time, it's not like it doesn't seem like they'd send any sort of declaration of war along.
What kind of trade does Nalamus have with Calisay?
A lot of agricultural trade.
But it's like it's
There's a physical geographical border of the Barren Tooth Range that kind of it's a tedious to get over, so it's not like it's not the best trade route, but there's a couple major routes that a lot of once again agricultural trade goes along. Sometimes like artisanal stuff, like products, a lot of lumber.
Throughout either of the books, is there ever any mention of the Arcane Military Division?
Nice.
Not by name, though most militaries do have some sort of Arcana division.
Alright.
Is that all you guys are doing?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. So Norman, you're just it's been about an hour, and you're locating and locating, like you're like your mind is finding no purchase in the empty air of Pelamona until you detect a familiar shape running through the wilderness.
What the frick?
Da 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 da.
Okay, so I would like bursting. I would like to like start running out, and then like telepath. Jared and Penelope go like, Helga is running into the woods, and through the woods. We need to hurry.
I'm becoming one with my people.
Alrighty,
Alright.
let's go.
Hop on your shoulders.
And I just like sprint out the door.
Wait, aren't you like astronaut hopping?
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
you
I
you
like-
astronaut hop out the door.
Out the door. Oh god. Wait, no, I've got lead boots on. I can run.
No, no.
Oh,
That's what's
actually.
creating the astronaut hop.
I see. I can do the thing.
Yeah.
I can
Hey,
catapult
hold
you
up,
90
wait.
feet.
Wait. I've got the cantrip gust. Can I like?
blow your.
Can I go faster?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
No, well, if he does it on himself, that means he like goes forward a
I'm not
straight.
gonna let that
a
work
base
on
10
that,
feet.
but for now, sure.
Yeah.
All right. I just need a faster way of getting around.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jared's gonna
Holy
hit that.
shit.
So the patrons of the bar look confused as you three fools just like sprint for like run down the stairs and sprint for the exit and like just kind of peel out of the tavern.
Oh, by the way, we locked the doors to our room first.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
And I had taken up Helga's stuff, by the way.
Okay. So Helga, how
Helga.
are you feeling?
I've been better. I'm having a good time.
I
now.
disagree. You've never been better.
Oh.
You are just having the time of your life. You don't really remember exactly what's going on or what it was that you just did. But you're just like crunching through the underbrush and you're living for it. You're like wind in your hair. Fuck yeah, this is the dream.
Nice. Is it like animalistic or just like
Primal.
primal?
You're just going.
How far down the evolutionary tree have I gone?
You're pretty close to protozoa. Yeah. So. Yeah, you guys make it to the edge of this dark and foreboding wilderness. What are y'all doing?
I'm chasing after Helga.
Yeah, we're just running.
I'm assuming that like I'm going after Helga and you guys are just following me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You actually know what she is. We're
Yep.
just kind of hitting that fat yeet.
We could just tie ourselves to Norman and take out the lead boots.
Oh my
and
God.
then
Okay, that's fair. That's what we're doing.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, and I can probably move faster than both of you.
yeah, so we.
Fucked up visual. Alright.
Like
So,
the world's worst balloon.
Penelope on Norman's shoulders, Jared attached to Norman like a balloon.
No, I'm on Jerry.
Oh, you're on Jared,
Yeah.
and then Jared's attached to me like a balloon.
So you guys are hitting every conceivable branch as Norman uncomfortably and rapidly pulls you through the canopy.
Can I make
It's
like?
not pleasant. Like there's branches up there.
Can I make like water shields, like ice shields that
This
run
seems like an
this?
incredibly convoluted way to do it. Like you can, they don't hold up for very long.
I'm
You
like
can only do it a bunch.
envisioning
Yeah,
this.
fine with
It's
that.
so funny.
It's kind of
Why
horrendous.
not just like
Yeah.
you guys both activate mage armor or
Helga, you
something?
hear crashing in the bushes behind you.
I'm frightened. I scurry away.
Helga sprints faster. What about you guys?
We chase after Helga.
Helga, you hear crashing in the bushes behind you.
Is there a stream nearby?
There is. You can hear the babbling of a brook.
Okay. I jump into the stream and travel downwards to hopefully get this, I assume, pack animal off my trail.
Okay. You guys hear Helga sprinting in front of you, and then sploosh, and you hear nothing.
We're following Helga.
Yeah.
I think she thinks she's lost you, and then you look and you just see her like stumbling down the river.
I've just been on the floor, just like, wah!
Yeah, I think it takes maybe another 20 seconds to get up to and attempt to restrain her.
Oh.
I roll contested strength.
Wait, are we near Helga?
Yeah, you're right.
Can I touch my fingers to my head and phantasmal force Helga?
Oh no.
Can't stop you. Like,
Well, I mean, I'm adding a D4 to the DC.
Make an intelligence save.
I am staying away from those 2 nasty dice that gave me nat ones earlier. Ooh, that's gonna be, that's not that great. What's this, intelligence?
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be an 8 minus 1, so
Yeah,
solid
DC was
7.
a 15.
Alright, so is Helga in the river?
Yeah.
Alright, so in your mind, the river like coalesces around you and freezes, and so your head is still like not frozen, but your arms are all frozen.
Okay. My pupils dilate, and all I think is, Penelope.
Oh no.
I rage.
Would raging give you disadvantage on investigation checks?
Probably,
I don't know.
but
Well,
it's
it's
not.
rage plus drunk.
That's gonna be disadvantage already, but.
Ooh. Okay, would I be able to, like, in my mind, right, like, this is all in my mind. Instead of thinking this in, like, a logical way, like, oh, wait, I'm not actually trapped by water, this is all in my mind. Can, in my mind, I, like, break out of it?
I don't know how this works.
Well, so in your mind, you feel like the water just froze around you and you are now stuck and restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you try to break out of it, Chang, correct me if I'm wrong, that would not be making an investigation check on whether this is an illusion or not. This would be trying to break out of the illusion that's
Yeah,
holding you.
so
you
The
can.
ice feels indestructible.
Yeah.
It's like as if you were frozen.
So
by
I
water.
wouldn't be able to mentally break out of this.
Yes.
Damn, fucked up.
It's an intelligence save, not a will save.
Yeah, because what you have to do is you'd have to be like, oh my god, wait a minute. Is this actually ice? And then now we're like...
This anti-Helga spell sucks dick.
It's also you have to do an investigation check too.
This is my kryptonite.
And you have disadvantage on it right now because
This
you're
is-
drunk as hell.
This is my drunken kryptonite. Well, I feel like Helga wouldn't really do this. Like, I think Helga just struggles. She just like is trying to break free.
Okay. I think that it's not too long until she tires herself out like that. You guys can probably haul her back to civilization.
Awesome. This is a great night, guys.
It's another good night for Helga.
Yeah.
Any change in my reference?
We might have gotten nothing done, but my god, are we doing it?
I don't think I have anything that can... Do I know any alchemical remedies for drunkenness?
Nope.
No.
Alright, yeah,
Good.
that's what I thought.
Do you have any?
I'm living in bliss, Evan. Stay out
Are
of it.
there like any herbal or alchemical remedies to like hangovers?
Nope.
Darn.
Really? Not even a fantasy
Helga
land?
knows what's up. She drank a lot of water.
Oh, thank God.
I don't remember.
Yeah, when she fell into the stream.
My foot hit the stream, and I was like, oh yeah, I have to drink water when I'm drinking a lot. I just like fully submerged my
It's not
face.
faggy.
I think that might actually be how you found me. I'm just like just drinking from the stream.
You forgot to run away from this.
I got sidetracked by my own health, Chang. Is that too much to ask for?
Yes,
Yes.
Helga, we are worried about you. What are you doing?
I'm like a bear in the woods. I swat at you.
You try.
Am I still stuck? Oh, I thought we were in the process.
This is like me walking up to you when you're still
Oh,
struggling.
I
okay.
think Norman's picking up
Oh yeah,
Helga right
because
now.
You
you're
do-
on my shoulders and I'm like 5 feet in the air.
I'd like to say I'd like to go like this, say
Alright, telepathy.
Okay, perfect. I'd like to say, this will wear off in roughly a minute, right?
We can always knock her out.
Do we want to do that to Helga?
No, let's not.
You guys think
We-
you could knock me out?
We can.
I can.
Her skull's 3 inches thick.
No,
That's why my
not
intelligence is so low.
exactly- I'd knock out by drowning, not by
That was
concussing.
telling you. Like, that's not a good knockout method for, like, keeping the person safe and alive.
Well, no, but I can take the water out of their lungs.
Yeah, but it's like...
Are you just gonna infuse my lungs with liquid?
No, I just put a bubble over your head, and then eventually you go and then
What
take
the
it off.
I'm you now, if you try that, it will have dire consequences.
That's like a torture technique.
Yeah, but that's why I wouldn't do that. And that's why I'd rather just have you go peacefully.
Can I like estimate how long it'll take for us to go from the how long it'll take for us to go from the woods to the back to the inn?
Walking probably around 15 minutes. Hauling Helga, maybe half an hour.
Do you guys ever think about how fucked up magical torture must be?
Oh, undoubtedly.
It must
I think
be
about it all
awful.
the time.
Fucking hell, bro.
See, and I definitely think about it all the time after what I just said.
You know,
You heard me.
how many times can you cast that spell?
I can hold it for 2 more minutes. Nope, 5 more. Nope, 4 more.
So
Alright, so let's just
Not enough.
we can.
Helga.
So for 4 more minutes, and then it takes us about half an hour to get to the town. I think we should knock her out.
Helga, buddy, are you good down there?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
Might head back to the inn, lay down for a bit.
I want some honey and salmon.
We can do that. Just back at the tavern.
Okay.
You want to sleep?
Yeah.
Well, so since cajoling, you guys are able to get Helga back to the inn. So she was only gone for about an hour and a half total. But as you guys are pulling her back, you do notice something. There's this kind of like red inflamed portion on her arm. That's not all. You have a tattoo.
Hell yeah.
It's not incredibly intricate. It looks very simple. Which is probably how it happened so quickly. But you have a tattoo.
What's it of?
It is a simple rune. It's kind of like
Oh, sorry, you're going on drunken benders and getting weird magical themed tattoos.
kind of like, I think a capital Y, but with the little branch thing on both sides, and
Oh,
there
so
are
cool.
3 dashes through the center.
Girl.
Oh, that's dope.
Cause I know what I'm identifying today.
Yeah, you guys can actually make it back to your room.
Can I have my pencil back?
Does this look like an alchemical
What's your
symbol?
deck save?
Not that you recognize.
Woo!
Is the inflamed portion where
More
the
fun
tattoo is?
question.
What?
Is the inflamed portion where the
That's
tattoo
fine.
is?
Yeah.
Okay,
This one.
more fun question.
And also, it doesn't look very good.
I feel like when we get back there and I'm like, put my shoes back on so I can walk, I'm gonna be like, Penelope, take a look at my back. See if the symbol is involved in this weirdly intricate magic circle I have in my body. I got it in a drunken bender. Please look.
It's pretty complicated, but it doesn't look like it.
No.
Uh,
But good thought.
you never know.
Jared?
Jared is a good thought.
He is.
Jared's my favorite thought.
Me to identify that magic circle for you.
I mean, on the one hand, yes. On the other hand, spoilers. Nah,
You can do whatever you want.
nah, let's do it.
Y'all are doing this now, like, in the evening?
I'm
I guess
going
it's
to
not
bed.
actually too late. Yeah.
But
It's really 9:30 what it is.
I want to do it to Helga's tattoo first. I have two
Knock
more.
yourself.
I have 2 more attempts
Knock yourself
before
out.
we fall asleep.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I'd like to do it on Helga's tattoo.
That's a sick tat. What determines the tattoo? It's not great. Could be worse.
It's not
Mine
magical
works
one
not
bit.
terrible. No, it's just.
I sit there eating my salmon.
Okay.
I assume.
Just dejected
Wait,
feeling on it.
did you guys buy me a salmon from the tavern?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's fine.
How was it? How was it cooked? Or was it cooked?
You're a
No,
bear.
they're
You
gonna
don't
do a
cook
live
it.
salmon from the river.
No, it's cooked.
Okay.
It's smoked.
Awesome.
Fucking locks up in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guys, let's do this. Okay. I'm doing identify on Jared's back tattoo.
Oh shit! So you guys are just chilling for the next like hour.
I
I'm actually
have
the
laying
tattoo
on
out
his
pretty
back.
quick.
I'm giving you a
I'll go to
massage.
my room and like.
Well, like, imagine you guys are in the rooms. Like,
Yeah.
you're just doing this
Oh,
outside.
you're in both in here.
I mean, I do. I am sleeping here. You realize?
All right, I'm going to go sleep in there. No, I'll just sit here reading I Dream of Frog.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. I had a collector's edition back at home, but unfortunately I only brought my non-autographed version.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the deluxe autographed version right here.
Oh.
It's got the Lost chapter.
Mhm.
It's just incredibly graphic, erotic sex.
Yeah, that's the whole book.
Come on.
Anyway. Is your cousin identified as on Jared's whole deal?
Yeah.
Not on my like
I'm like-
hair,
I'm
eyes
like-
or anything.
I was
Just my
like
back
giving
end.
you a good back massage.
Alright,
It's like one of those awful massages that's kind of like the masseuse doing this.
you handing Jared a coupon for one free back rub?
Jared eats it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not, but spiritually.
So, you guys can all hear Helga snoring from the next room. With, like, the
Excellent.
fury of 1,000 suns, just kind of like, clearly
Okay.
very much lost in the sauce.
Guys, should we light the candles?
I was gonna light this grape on fire, but that sounds like a better idea.
But, so, Norman, what you, eventually learn is a whole lot. So, there's this kind of large sigil on this guy's back, but there are also a shit ton of smaller tattoos, and honestly, trying to, like, read it all kind of makes it, like, trying to identify, like, his whole, like, back tat situation is kind of like if you asked, like, what state are you from in a room full of people and they were all shouting the answer to you. Like, it's not like, it's really tough to determine what each specific thing is.
Is it
But, like-
possible for me to like concentrate on one specific thing?
On the other hand, we are
focus
trying to
on one
identify
thing.
the whole thing. Also, in the middle of a description, my dear.
No, we are finished.
Alright.
Okay.
There's kind of like that one larger sigil that I imagine you're focusing on.
Yeah.
So, Norman, I feel like this, like, how many constitutions, like?
18.
Alright. You like try to focus all your energy on this like weird like intricate signal. And you're trying really hard. But there's just this weird brain fog that's kinda coming over you, like you're not like sure exactly what it is, but you have experienced it before. You experienced it earlier today when you tried to cast Identify on Jared as a person. And it's starting to build. It's just kind of like worse and worse and worse. And you've got like this like horrible just splitting headache, and eventually like it begins to fade, and then like suddenly you're fine. Like the headache's gone, but you think back and you're looking at all the tattoos and you realize you don't recognize any of them anymore. Any information that you gleaned over the past hour is gone.
So, find anything?
Jared,
Yes.
your back tattoo seems to be like several different enchantments.
Yes, I assume so.
And they're all designed in a way as if they're trying to specifically prevent me from getting information from.
That's fine. I'll
Also, I know that there is a spell that's cast on you and it's related with these back tattoos.
Well, that and like I'm floating. If I take off these boots, I
That's
will.
because of the potion.
Yes, I assumed that was counting under like
For the
spells
record,
and spell effects.
there's a spell, like, you can determine there's a spell regarding the back tattoos that was cast upon Jared, but there will be many spells regarding back tattoos that were cast upon Jared. They're all, like, kind of like arcane somewhere.
You have multiple different magical effects cast on you because of your back tattoo specifically.
That's fine. That's not really an issue. It's not like I really have been noticing any major differences in my whole deal. I mean, the last major magical difference in my life, other than the last time I shattered my arm, would have to have been the floating thing. So, I'm not too concerned. I mean, that's fine.
it's pretty weird.
I mean, it is definitely strange, but
This is bizarre.
it doesn't really seem like an issue. I
y'all doing anything else tonight, or is that it?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
we
I'd
can't
like
really
to go
do a
to
whole lot. So.
I'd like to go to the Helga's room and then just like fall asleep.
Okay. Also, I feel like in this hour, while Norman's doing her whole deal, I'm gonna be like, so if you do want to reach Shadow and Bone, I've got it.
Actually, no. Yeah. Instead of I Dream of Thrall, get that offer. I take.
Yeah.
Shadow.
I'd say I offered before Norman started just like.
Oh, so you're doing that in the room with these fools? Or are you doing it like before you go to sleep, like preferably?
I'm doing before I go to sleep. But
So
while
we're
they're
sleeping in the same room.
yeah, exactly. And Norman
Oh, yeah.
and Jared are there doing the same thing. First, I'd like to see if there's anything arcane about the book.
You don't get any like. Oh, give me an Arcana check actually.
Natural 20.
Oh shit!
But also plus Chang's 4.
You were not part of. You were asleep in the
Yeah.
different room.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you're doing
focusing
your
on
whole thing.
Jared.
You
I'm
can't
doing
No, it's
this.
like concentration, so I thought I could do
Nope.
other things.
Nope.
Jesus Christ. Is that how concentration works here now?
You can't like this like. Wait, so this is while he's doing the.
Well, I like go over to my bed and like put a blanket over me and like I do
You
the
pull your little fucking
Oh,
flashlight
I
and
click
the
it to my
covers.
yeah, exactly.
Your mom.
We
goes,
just-
I told you to be in bed an hour ago. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of enchantment on this book, and you'd imagine natural 20. You don't imagine, it's something about transmission, sending information.
Okay. Does it seem like a curse or more just like a
It seems like a utility kind of thing.
okay?
So you open up the cover of Shadow and Bone, and there's a title page, and it says Shadow and Bone by Hessen Calderon. Roll me an intelligence check. Just straight up.
10.
Name sounds familiar. And it sounds like actually like relevant to something you've been doing recently. You're not sure, but it does sound familiar. And it's not a very long book, but you can see it is well loved. It's got a huge amount of notes that are scribbled in the margin, and in different handwritings. Looks like a couple people have been through this before.
Do I recognize Jared's?
Yeah, I know what his handwriting looked like. Yeah, you recognize some stuff. And on the title page itself, it's it got like writing directly under the what's it called name, and it's like I told you I'd finally write it. Hope you enjoy. Little dash HC, and then beneath that. Hope it doesn't suck shit like the last one. Dash A. As like a little initial.
I do sign all of my notes as well, by the way. That is that's the tradition, baby.
Yeah. And you open to the next page, which is a table of contents, and it's an interesting table of contents because the first couple are fairly standard. There's like a section entitled Summoning Circles. There's a section entitled like Alchemical Compounds. It's just like basic magic book stuff. And then there's a section titled Slicing and Dicing. There's a section entitled Let's Get Nasty.
Wait, is that slicing and dicing with an N apostrophe?
Yes.
That's what I thought it was.
And just similarly like kind of weird stuff. It's like it sounds sketchy. And
It doesn't sound professional at all one bit.
It's not.
of course
It sounded very professional.
Weird and gross.
Are the different sections of the
nasty
title
and
page
fucked
written in different handwritings?
Oh no, the
I mean, not
the actual
title
text
page,
of table contents.
yeah.
The actual text of the book is all uniform.
Okay.
It looks like it was printed somehow. You open into the next page.
Just a second. I'd like to open my notebook and I'm trying to look for a note on something. Where is it?
What appears to be the longest section.
Ah! It is. HC's journals were in Asrath's tower. It might have been a different HC though.
HC.
Isn't HC Rogar?
Nope.
No, we went over this.
It's handsome cleric.
So it's hot.
Oh shit, what's cleric's back?
Hot cleric.
back.
Oh yes, so then I'm going to the next page.
So
Oh,
next
what's the
page.
longest section
Oh
of
yes,
the
the
book?
longest section of the book. As you can tell from the tables and contents, something entitled "Lost Magic," and the first part is treatise on lost magic. Second part is brief introduction to lost magic. 3 is so you think you want to do lost magic. The 4th is weirdest lost magic. Like there's like it's like little subsections, and it's clear that there's just like a bunch about it and like.
Obviously, the 5th section is curses, hexes, and
Sex.
galore.
Yeah, it's curse. I mean, there's a lot about curses and hexes. But, so next page is a little introduction to the book. And I haven't written the exact text because I didn't want to. But,
Sounds good. Yeah.
What?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants
But,
to have a book?
it's something to the tune of, like, hello, friends and readers all. If you're holding this, then, well, you're probably a pretty interesting person. I hope that you indulge me enough to read through the rest of the book. Feel free to put it down at any point. It may get a little nauseating.
A little, so I'm going to occasionally interject with, like, Jared's handwritten
Little
notes.
notes, yeah, sure.
Jared's handwritten notes. You wish.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Yeah, definitely there's a smiley face.
And it's just like all these, like, it's just like general introduction to the book. And what the book seems to be about primarily is a philosophy of magic, or a school of magic, called lost magic. And,
Wasp?
LOSS. Yeah, vertical line, 2 vertical lines, 2 vertical lines, vertical line, horizontal line.
To be honest, it sounded like wasp magic for a moment.
Yeah,
I was very-
No, this is bean.
I was about to say be
Acumancy
Nancy.
again, yeah. So,
Be resurrection.
be resurrection for matters.
Gentleman's guide.
Be resurrection. Sorry.
Ruffian's guide to be destruction.
I forgot entirely. Oh my god.
Very good.
I found the mock-up cover for that again recently, and I like lost
I
my
got
shit.
Anyway,
That can be that.
yeah, so it's like, honestly, a fair, like, once it gets all, like, the kind of, like, witty, like, hello out of the way, it seems to be, like, a fairly straightforward, almost, like, academic kind of text, like, intro about, like, it's proposing a school of magic that, it says will be detailed further later in the book, and it also says a lot of fun stuff is in here, and it's got what appears to be a little cartoon, hand-drawn and then printed into the book at the bottom. It's like a little skeleton waving hello.
Jared's handwritten note. You know it. A small sketch of Jared high-fiving the skeleton.
And you're not the first person to do this.
No,
There's like a
there-
couple like little people just drawn into the bottom there.
As I'm like looking through the pages, I'm going in order, by the way. And
No, you're reading it from back to front.
that's Penelope.
Yeah. Upside down.
Can I be looking for any?
Every other word.
Can I be looking for any of the cipher that the HC journals in Astrath Tower were written in? Any like
Yeah,
notes
this
or
one.
margins?
No cipher. But at least not that you notice.
Okay.
But something that you do notice, this is a fucked up book.
Mm-hmm.
As you flip, just think on your first kind of tentative flip through, there's a lot of nasty diagrams, lots of stuff about like
As you are looking through all of these sections, Jared has occasionally left notes, just being like, especially when he's tried something. So occasionally we'll see.
it's a little trick mark.
Yeah. So occasionally be like, actually, like I tested this myself, and you'll see that this works, but you could also substitute this for, you know, just like definitely like notes about something I've tried. This is definitely something I'm
Gotta say,
interested in.
So, is this a recipe book with like hints in it?
notes are a little sparser on the more extreme sections, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff that like literally like dark magic they tell you not to do in med school. It's like a lot of stuff about like dismemberment, a lot of disembowelment, and it's like on your first, this is not something you can get through in one night. It's like pretty dense despite everything, but the general philosophy of the book seems to be that school thought that magic is not merely like a universe permeating energy. It is something that is like a physical force, and it can be any sacrifice can be converted into magical energy. Like, and it gives the example of sorcerers, which is a field of magic you yourself are not particularly familiar with. But,
Naturally.
Natch. But it gives the example like when a sorcerer performs a spell, it's not that they're like fulfilling a specific amount of quotas, like a specific quota of spell that they can perform each day. It is that they are sacrificing part of their own energy that in order to do so. That's why they have to rest in order to regain that. It's like you have to physically recover from doing this, and so it proposes that other things can be swapped out for magical energy, besides like the strict magical energy that you would use like internally. Like what that means. Let me explain mechanics wise. Instead of like using a 3rd level spell slot to cast Fireball, you could maybe chop off a pinky. Which is that's a lot for a 3rd level spell slot, but you get the idea. You could give up a memory. You could give up an emotion. Something like that. So this is kind of philosophy of magic that it requires like it's not like something you can just do. It's like it requires its own like field of study and like work, but like any school magic. But it's kind of a weird take on things. But besides that, it's got a bunch of like various magical findings. You see a lot of shit for divination circles and like summoning circles and stuff for stuff that you don't really like recognize. But the one thing that really stands out, it's all written in this kind of witty, sarcastic register. It all seems incredibly thoroughly researched. Just like no detail, no stone left unturned, like
So
no
like,
detail left uncharted. It's just like completely comprehensive.
so it's very evidence-based in its thinking.
Evidence-based, yes.
Okay. Looking at the different notes and different handwritings, do I kind of get a sense of the personality of each person?
Some
Like-
people are like sparser, some people are like just like underline whatever. But, like,
Okay.
yeah, like a couple people, like Jared's
Yeah,
kinda
I'll
like,
give you.
Yeah, Jared's giving little notes like fucked up.
You think that's what
Yes. No, the one that said like A at the beginning, like hope it's not shit like the last one. These little notes like like literally just like HM, like more than once throughout the book, like underline, like it's like you get that kind of vibe. Oh, and also scattered throughout the book, there's little illustrations. There's diagrams that are like kind of clinical and professional, and they look good. And it's like just these various weird and heinous magical acts. But there's also these little like almost cutesy little cartoons that are kind of like that same like.
Be dubbing Bayday Bool.
Fuck off! You get out! Get out!
Okay, I'm sorry. Please get back to talking
No,
about
get
this.
out,
Okay.
please! Bayday bing, bayday bong. Oh yeah, boss, bayday bing, bayday bong.
You tell him, boss. I can't actually get under the table.
Anyway, sorry. Here we are. You tell him, boss, bayday bing, bayday bong. I'm
Awful.
I can't pronounce bada bing, bada boom.
Awful.
I'm sorry to ruin the meter. Go
That's
on.
cool. I don't remember. Yeah, so some like there's just these like little like comic almost illustrations that have clearly been like drawn and then later printed into the book. They're not like drawn straight down, but like it's just like kind of weirdly mood breaking.
I feel like when it comes to those, people tend to like draw in their own little additions. Not the other printed diagrams, but like, you know, sometimes you'll see Jared just like, he sketched in something. It's part of the atmosphere, you feel me?
I scoff at all the little disruptions to the illustrations, like. But, okay. Alright. Set it aside for a little bit.
It's like not pleasant to read. It's like for all like the snarky quips and such and like the weirdly like positive meter it's written in. It's like definitely like it is genuinely pretty unsettling, and the vibe that has definitely been very well researched makes it a little weirder that there's so many like exsanguination rituals and stuff because you know it must have happened. How are we gonna deal with that? This is pretty loud.
Let me see how much it shows up.
What is that?
Wait. Everyone be quiet.
I mean, yeah, but what that means specifically.
Wait.
Okay, everyone be quiet. Alright, okay, I'm just gonna stop recording for like half a second.
So how's the book?
It is quite interesting. I enjoy the well-researched theories.
Oh yeah. I've been really interested in it for a long time, and yeah, it's definitely very, very, very thorough. It's all fascinating, honestly.
Quite.
Yeah.
Yes, it really interested me. There was I really like. Did I get to the alchemy part?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. That really interested me as well. The different.
Oh, yeah.
The things they used were quite out of the box.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't really think of going for like the kidneys, but I'd certainly say it work.
Yeah.
Not like I've had too much of a chance to try that one. I've only got 2. But yes, it's very effective.
All right. So I imagine you would like to keep on.
Oh yes, if you don't want to finish it up another time, I'll we can just tuck the bookmark back in. My bookmark for this book is a small pamphlet entitled "The End," and
It's a little what appears to be evangelizing end of the world brochure. It's like repent kind of vibes.
it also has one weirdly specific prophecy in there that I need you to say.
Fucking, I'd have to look through these.
It's
notes.
on the website. Hold up.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I'll find it later.
Yeah, because I don't need because you just stick the bookmark in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with me, Jared.
Yeah, I hope you find some use out of it.
Yes.
Or don't. I can understand why you wouldn't.
No, it's a lot to process on the first read, definitely.
Oh yeah. I mean, I know you're not very interested in necromancy, and that's why. You know, I'm not expecting you to put any of this to use, but
All right. Well, good night, Jared.
good night. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to bed now.
Right next day. Okay.
Okay. Helga, roll me a Constitution save.
Oh, good times for good old Helga. Not too bad. Wait, Constitution check or save? Save? Well, that's going to be a fat 18. 11 plus 7.
Yeah, you don't feel as shitty as you'd have expected when you wake up. You imagine all that river water you drank helps.
It's very
Well,
good.
You're probably gonna die dysentery now.
A lot of minerals in it,
It's,
though.
like feeling better. So
Oh, should we do dream checks, by the way?
sure. You have checks. Good point.
Yeah.
Helga got a 12.
Norman got a 12.
Jared got a 9.
Isn't that a 6?
Wow, y'all are all shitty dream checks. So
You said that no
Nope,
matter
that's a
what we
6. I'm
get.
sorry.
true.
We rolled 2 6s and 2 12s.
Yeah, 12, gang. No, that's okay. We're going with that high five.
Helga.
Helga.
You have this really like great dream.
Awesome.
Where you're like your alcohol-addled mind is still like working kind of strangely, but you have this dream where you like have a great night going to bars with your friends, and then you look around and you realize you're back in your childhood home, and it's like you spend it like probably an hour just wandering through the home, and like it's that weird dream geometry where nothing is really as you remembered it.
Yeah.
And your grandfather's there, and he's like, "Hey, Helga," and he leaves.
Oh.
And that's like essentially the extent of.
Bye.
Yeah, and you open the door.
Wait,
and
Helga's
it's like,
grandfather doesn't have an accent?
No,
Not in this dream, he don't.
not on this street, because I don't want to do one. You open the door, and he's not there, but you step back out, and you're back in the bar. It's
Oh.
essentially that for a while.
Okay. Is there anyone in the bar?
Yeah, no.
Hello?
Hola.
Anyone?
It's a bar.
Okay.
Door's shut.
All right. I go out to the street.
You open the door, and there's a large bear standing there.
Does it look full of
It's
malice?
just chilling.
It's just chilling.
It's you.
I put my hand up to it.
You touch it.
Heck yeah.
Soft as hell.
That's a good bear.
You wake up. It
Nice.
wasn't a very exciting dream.
Did
That was a good one. I touched a bear.
Yeah.
Any dream where you can touch a bear, it's a good dream.
Norman, you have like this kind of weird dream. There's like you're in like some sort of workshop, right? And you're hammering at like a piece of metal.
Okay.
You're trying to make it into something. Then both your hands pop off. And they start hammering of their own accord. And so you just kind of stand there and watch as your hands create another hand. And those 3 hands create another hand, those 4 hands, etc., etc. And then you start a store where you sell hands. That's your dream. I mean, it's a dream. They're not all going to be prophetic. Sometimes they're just dreams.
Quite a handy story.
Both of you guys got 6s, right? Like a really shit dream roll. That indicates you're bad at dreaming.
You dream about shadow and about no. I mean,
Or just don't dream. Or don't dream.
that's the difference.
Jared, you have this dream that you're walking along some sort of boardwalk, and Penelope is holding a rope that is keeping you tethered to the earth, and then she accidentally lets go upon like winning some sort of prize in a carnival game, and you just float off into hell.
I wake up in a cold sweat.
Yeah,
Float off.
that one
in-
is permanent. A
Okay.
premonition.
Float off into hell.
Yeah,
Like
it's
hell's
up.
usually below you,
No,
but you
it's
float
above
off into
you.
hell.
No, hell's in the up. Hell
Yeah.
lives in the stratosphere.
It's in
Where
the
else
sky.
do you think it was?
Yeah, I hate to say, it, but it's in the sky.
Okay. Sure, I'm not gonna finish.
No, not really. He's floating. It's like, oh shit, I'm in hell.
God Christ.
Penelope, you do have like kind of weird dreams. Probably because you're reading some weird subject matter late at night. But like, you're just like walking through a cemetery, and you look down. Your hands are all nasty and bloody. You look around. You are no longer in the cemetery, but now back in the home of the Peregrine family. And Sasha walks out. She's like, "Stop dripping blood all over the floor. I said I'd make your thing." And she's holding the little box. And you look down, and you are indeed standing in a puddle of blood. And you wake up.
That does
Also a
sound,
prophetic dream.
that does sound like an experience we would have,
Yeah.
like in game.
Yeah, no, that one does seem real.
Yeah.